How are we doing? Anyone down there? Anyone surviving? Anyone survived the day without the stream? Skipped one. We skipped one. Go me. I actually took a day off. So, some of these ducks are ghosts of past viewers. And by past, I mean like viewers that were here 2 months ago, but have since given up on me. So one of them I renamed to Villain Edit. I don't think they've given up on me. I just think they went back to school. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting better at finding my hole. I'm penetrating it. This one. All right. Ooh. Well, and the Ducks are off to a great start. I already did extensive commentary on this. Last time we got Leon as Canaduck, who was ready to attack without warning. With a dagger. But I have yet to see him collide with a duck that is actually vulnerable to it. I wonder if he can actually kill other ducks. Or only the flamingo when it enters the pool. So these are exciting times. I don't know how many hours it will take potentially. But I've had quite some time in this game by now. And not once have I seen the flamingo in the water. I haven't seen KMS much. So I'll honor a more loyal, recent loyal viewer. It's just how it is. The ducks rotate. They are fluid identities. You could say they float between identities. I think the video card is getting overheated again. That's just how it is. Maybe there are lower graphics options. DNG 97. Is that your name? 97. That's so cute. That is such a cute year to be born in. Such a cute baby year. Old baby, big baby by now, but still cute year. That was the year that Terranigma was released. Other than that, I don't know, for me it was a bit of a period between childhood and early teenage years. That was a weird one. I don't think that one ever really quite settled, by the way. I think that we're still in that era. So the stream has started. Let's get this out of the way. I just hope that I got the name right. Something was... I can check. Yeah, it was not. It was DNG 97. I should know. He's been here for hours on end. So welcome everyone. I will announce right away that everyone here is currently held at gunpoint. That's right. You cannot escape. You may stop watching. But you may not unfollow. That is hereby declared high treason. I just hit 120 followers for the second time after someone cockblocked me on keeping 120 followers, like within several hours of achieving that. So at this point, I had to instate a law, an emergency law. You try to get away, you get shot. You try to get away, you get shot. Okay. I mean, that may be against TOS a little bit, but this overrides TOS because it's an emergency law. We're not gonna do that. No, 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 no. Anything else? I enjoyed my day off thoroughly. Well, I mean, I don't know if I actually got around to enjoying it that much. I had to balance my sleep a little bit around some work hours. Oh. But today I did have Turkish pizza roll or something like that. And maybe I should lower the resolution. Because they're not going to be able to lower... I'm not going to be able to lower much else to keep the video card from losing its shit. I'm no longer doing the HD ducks, and it's visibly worse on my end. But I don't think that it matters that much for the compression. So I don't think we need to rename anyone. Unless someone wants to be the moss duck or something. Maybe any volunteers to be the crusty duck. I don't really think... I mean, showing versatility could also still be renamed. That's also not a name that I'm particularly attached to. This kind of cracked marble duck is still maybe up for some identity shifts. They're going through a phase there. They are not entirely comfortable in their body, so maybe they want to change their identity a little bit. You see, it leads to some conflicts with the other ducks. Even, well, he knows better than to bash heads with a villain edit duck. Because that one doesn't hold back, you know? He really tries to get... He really spices up things, I could say. But I think he's just hiding insecurities deep down. Wait, who was the... Oh, the military one is the political message one? Alright. I mean, this is a political message to just be against... I wouldn't say so. I think it's just a humane message to say Putin can fuck right off. Yeah. Good crowd. Lovely crowd of people to be in. Always up to something. I'm not sure what quacking me up is. Like, there are quite a few of these names that I just had to come up with on the spot. There's Rock Bottom. I guess because he's cracked. Where is she? This game hasn't responded well to the new resolution. It's almost as if this is... Oh! Yeah, this is definitely very low resolution. Hold on. I was going for 1280? This is a little bit less crusty. Yeah, this is agreeable. We're going to rename Quacking Me Up to something something better. I don't know. Something with erosion. Also got a bit of dermatitis. Maybe, but hard to say. He quacks under pressure. I cannot fucking... I have to type it anew. Well, rock bottom actually is kind of a better one. Like, it could actually be a name. Should be my drag name. Rock bottom, the left wing, progressive, activist queen, fighting capitalism and centrism, and rebelling against the bougie messaging of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm a very unconventional, sort of underground queen. Really at the bottom of society, you know, operating at the bottom of society in the grungiest clubs. And on TikTok. Basically all the hives of scum. But that's where it's the real people. You know, that's where you find the real people. Honest people. Honest drunks. Blue collar and all that shit. She's ready to snipe out competition. What many bones is onto her? And she's like, I wasn't lying in ambush. I wasn't about to cut a bitch's throat the moment they show up down here. Well, Bones not afraid of that hoe though. She knows you got nothing to fear. She got nothing to fear. She's the one who fears. Okay. She is the danger. Danger duck. Let's see if anyone new dropped, and then let's call it a day. This was just supposed to be the intro. And I see he dropped. I think he's called Eldritch, like Eldritch Fiend, because he has all these polka dots on him, like eyes of a... See, it's indistinguishable from the actual eyes, practically. The eyes stick out slightly, but let's ignore that fact. Got like tiny eyes all over his body. So I think the name is well deserved. Well chosen. I don't hear any complaints from Rock Bottom over there, down there. I can't even click on Rock Bottom, he's just a past saving, past catching up with. He's really out of the rotation. He's done for, there's just every time I give him a new chance, there's a new season of the Duck Show, of Duck Race. He's the first one out. Forever the pork chop of the Placid Plastic Ducks simulator. I was almost gonna say Placid Plastic Dutch, but I may be Dutch, but I don't have any plastic in my body other than the ones from my water bottle, the particles, the microplastics. But not like you know, amendments, augmentations, I should say. So that was that. I think I kind of forgot to save that. Was that good for anything? No. But it was a jump scare and some people like asked for that. Let me ask if that worked. Like, I really tried. Anyway, thanks for lurking. Very sorry about that. That got you somehow. Very sorry. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I just have the tiniest bit of urge to give someone a heart attack that absolutely doesn't deserve it. Just a wee urge. So one of the things I did today was have someone hang up. What do you call them? Pinboard? I always forget some of those specific words for things no one ever really talks about. Is it a pinboard? Or cork board? Or, yeah, I guess so. So we had someone over, and I took a nap, ignoring their presence. But when I woke up, I still heard some drilling and knocking, so they were still there. So I got up and decided to get a hold of him, and then asked him to hang up the pinboard. I will have you know that I had to look at the butt crack for that. Some of you might appreciate that more than I do, but for me it was just like, okay, let's just perception block that, filter that, and ask the question as if I didn't see it. And what else? I've been making a lot of lists, and I've been going over some lists and little notes to myself from a past half a year and a little bit earlier, even like from before I was streaming. Even just looking at things like, what was my mindset like? What sort of hints did I leave for myself? What sort of clues and wisdoms did I wish to impart on my future dumber self? Because I always assume I have to write this down. I'm going to forget it. And I do. Sometimes I just completely forget what is a healthy way of thinking and living. I completely tend to forget that over time. Hence the pinboard with some notes. Like, you should not be too much. What kind of note is there? See, I already forgot it. Prove my point. You should first try to, if you have a moment where you're feeling bad, you should try to mentally reset by just shutting out as many stimuli as you can, and then have a moment to go for a walk or watch something, stuff like that. And then from there on out, you can build on your concentration by doing this or that. And then, so there's like a whole ready-made plan of action, emergency plan. But it's not just for emergency. Like, past the emergency, there's also some things I like to adhere to and adhere to, and but I forget about, especially once I start sleeping. Next day I wake up with a reset brain, and then I tend to fall in similar behaviors again that eventually. See, one of the things, for instance, I should be writing down is not to talk for too long when chat is quiet. Not to talk for too long to myself, but just put on a game.